Shalom Israel. Before I start, I want to give all glory, honor and praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Waharaka Kadash. Doublings to the elders and apostles in Israel who rule and teach well, to the Akims on the highways and byways and those pushing this word in truth, sincerity, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. Now, as we know, we're in those times, as the scripture would refer to as the last days, and we want to make sure that we keep focus on what our aim is, which is, to reach the kingdom. First and foremost, to have forgiveness of sins, because judgment is coming and we don't want to get caught up in that judgment. So we have to be mindful that, we keep ourselves diligently, as the scripture speaks about. What we don't want is to, because there's various things happening around us, things in the world, but also things in the truth, and you don't want to allow something that's happened in the truth to make you lose your faith and fall out, which can easily happen. It's happened to people before, and they've probably seen a brother or sister act a certain way, and they think, we complain about the Christian church, but then you're meant to be in the truth, and this is how people's acting in the truth. We have to think that we are all going to be accountable for ourselves. So regardless of what someone else is doing, make sure you're doing what's required of you, because in that day the Most High ain't going to have you and whoever it was that you got offended at standing side by side. We're all going to be standing on our own square, answering for what we do, as the scripture says in Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. Quickly, it's funny, every time I'm at camp we're saying it, I can quote the scripture, and when I come to repeat it, it always loses me. It's like that's it. It says, for the Lord, Ecclesiastes 12 and 14 says, for the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. So we're going to have to account for what we do. So we have to make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable. Don't make someone else offend you to the point where you drop out. You're going to have people that scoffs. You don't want them to offend you, that you drop out. You're going to have people in the truth that's not actually working on themselves as they should be. As I always say, is we come into the truth with issues, and some brothers, some sisters are working on their issues better than others. So those that ain't really working on their issue, don't make their conduct, the way they carry themselves, make you fall out the truth. They're gonna have to stand on their own square in that day and answer to the Most High as to why they did what they did. And we see all kind of things happening around us. The Lord is visiting the earth, through various things, earthquakes, fires, plagues, as the scripture says, and is also visiting amongst Israel. I'm hearing of people dropping out, or people conducting themselves in a manner which is not right, and all these things are being exposed. So we have to make sure that we're working on ourselves. Don't worry about the next person, what they're doing, because you're not going to answer for them. You're going to answer for yourself. So really, this is just to tell you to keep on working on yourself, and let the next person work on themselves. And if you can help a brother or sister, because at the end of the day we do need help from each other in various ways. You might be there just to give that brother or sister a word of encouragement, or whatever it is. Let's try and support each other in our walk, but at the same time we have to remember that we're all only accountable for ourselves. And we have to make sure that what we're doing is in accordance with what the Most High wants. Yes, we may falter at times, but get back up, dust yourself off, and continue on that path. But don't let anyone take your crown. Don't let anyone make you offended so that you drop out. Don't look at others and their behavior and take it upon yourself, Just let them be held accountable for what they have to do, and you do what you have to do. But yeah, that's all I wanted to speak about, really. Yeah, so with that, I'm going to close out. Give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahar Rakar Kadash, Kwam Sha'ala.